What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. Come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Check, huh?
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water. We're sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
32. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connecting on a slant. And the Steelers get to it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
And the Steelers, 1st down.
Come on, come on.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also proves the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
Benson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tighten up here for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. 45. White. Hut, hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Now he's past the 25. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, break.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
And off to Benson to start the drive. Cuts right. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Giving 24 yards on that one. And the Steelers have the 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
They give on 2nd to Benson. They'll couple together a yard there. Stop made by Braden Fitz.
Hey, that's a run that's full hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long for him here. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
They'll go play action.
Steelers.
It's cut right side by Watson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers break the tie here in the 1st. Christian Watson with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Set. 33. Yellow. Ready?
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, not too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
95. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taken in by Addison, left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy press on leading. Let's go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, which brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Got you lying. 19 tight. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to get with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Ready?
Working on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But fortune on the Texans side. What have their guys got to it? They're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Down. Set. Go.
Here's McLaughlin. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Get it. Shot 60. Shot 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. He's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
Steelers first down.
Ready, go.
Benson on first and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
He was brought down by Eric Stilwell. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
He's going to throw it. Has a big strike to Addison. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. Back to Houston in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Running here with Watson. He gets forward, and that's back 4 yards. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Down. 70 Timberwolves.
Turning to Benson on third. Looks away from one. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. And in motion, out of the slot.
Go street.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Check. Cowboy 80. Reload.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pick of a 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Let's go.
He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for Ruffy the kicker. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set, ready. Fight. 52 blue. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Got it.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 43. Ready?
I'll throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. The Tennessee rookie picks it off. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception.
Ready.
They send a tight end in motion.
18 Cardinal.
It's Benson on the give. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's a design boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's caught. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Chasing him down outside that pocket, but it looked pretty clear, Brock. He should have pulled up instead of making that hit anyway.
These defenders can't help themselves. All right, the QB's got red jerseys in practice, can't hit him in training camp. And when they get out of the pocket, and you know every one of these guys wants to lay a lick on them, they just don't have the control and discipline.
If you ever plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Houston coming up. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Crack on, lady. Ready, right?
They're throwing it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
36.
The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime.
For the point after.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 21.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Down. Black. 95. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
Throwing from the gun here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Yellow. 22. Set. Go.
First down, play action. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
Ready up.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
31. Texans 28.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Here's a screen to Benson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. It isn't holding up there. Another drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Panthers 79 Broncos.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down.
They're going to try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And that brings up 4th and long. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today. You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Let's go. 30, ready.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Josh Lewis, incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet, as this is down at the 19-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Red, 38. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Here we go, set. 45, White. Hut, hut.
Now looking to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. It connects on the deep shot. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Chased out to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
The Texans set to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Okay.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
They go play action on 1st down. It's cut along the left sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Gain of 21 yards. And the Steeler 1st down.
Liking and see.
Throwing off the play fake. Cut out left. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
And so much for the pass, setting out the draw later in that drive, huh, partner?
Yeah, usually the draw, you need the element of surprise. The group defensively wasn't, and they hit that before it got started.
Texans are in the nickel, third down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Go, Rig. Go. Yep.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The best defenses you can go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Down. Black. 95. Hut.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Set.
He'll look to throw. Rolling out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
52 Blue. Hut.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards. Fantasy football world we live in, but as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Here's a screen set for Pacheco. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. 6, mega. Hut.
Back to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest of the 80s? The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
And off to Benson to start the drive. Escapes the defender. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Get it?
Benson once more. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Dude, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say, feed their run game.
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Drop 60. Drop 60. Come on. Come on. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he's not enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
You feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1?
And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
Texans 35.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Down. Black. 95. Set.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Back to throw now. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. It's going to sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Set. Hut. 52 blue. Ready?
Looking in the air here. Hits him on the in route. We talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third.
13.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Come on. Set. Hut.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. He's got the first stand grab and still going. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
The game at 42 all.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Making 25 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Now toss it here to Benson. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
They'll throw to start the drive. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. New set of downs from the 37.
Come on.
Benson on first and 10. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Steelers in range for a game-winning score.
Ready, set.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Ready.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Cougar 19. Reno. Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Go!
Setting up to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. He dodged the tackle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
At that down the distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You can almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
As this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Hut.
Here he is to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
They want to become a quarterback's best friend. Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Got it.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 52 blue. Go pink. Ready?
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Let's go. 10 black. Ready.
Looking to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. They're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
22. Set. Go.
He'll look to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready, ready. Opposite. Red 38. Set.
Throwing now. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Yellow 43.
Motion.
Hut, hut.
Desperation time here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Makes a cut to the right sideline. Here he goes again. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.